Canadian relief team working in Japan is returning home. The Canadian Medical Assistance Team, or CMAT, says it's just too dangerous to stay after Japan suspended all operations aimed at preventing a stricken nuclear plant from melting down. A surge in radiation has made it too dangerous for workers to remain at the facility and douse the reactors with water. The latest setback follows a string of explosions and fires at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. The facility was damaged by last week's massive earthquake and tsunami. The CMAT team left for Japan on Sunday. A spokesman says they are not officially equipped for a nuclear emergency and are heading back home tonight. Bill Coulthart, just a short time ago, said radiation levels may rise to potentially dangerous levels, and they don't want to endanger the team's health.
Based on this and our further discussions with the United Nations On-Site Coordination Center in Tokyo, we made a decision that it's just too unsafe right now to have our team continue operating there. So we've made a decision to bring our team back home, and we'll continue to monitor and stage our equipment and team in Vancouver.
And we'll have more on that team tomorrow on A News at 5. Also tonight, a team of Australian and New Zealand search and rescue workers has been exposed to low levels of radiation after their helicopter was forced to land near that nuclear complex. The leaders of both countries say they were satisfied the workers' health was not at risk. Now, with more on how the situation in Japan unfolded today, here's A News reporter Louise Hartland.
As crews at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant scramble to cool the core of the nuclear reactors, people living within 20 kilometers of the plant have been told to get out after 3 explosions have rocked the facility since Friday. The Japanese Prime Minister says radiation levels have stabilized but remain dangerous after spiking early today. Nearly 250 kilometers away, Tokyo is recording higher than normal radiation levels. Still not high enough to harm humans, but people are concerned. Across the Pacific and a jet stream away in Victoria, the Provincial Health Officer says people in BC shouldn't worry about exposure to radiation if their reactor in Japan melts down.
That the risk is zero at present and is likely not to be high.
A sentiment echoed by the Prime Minister.
And there is no evidence of a scenario that presents any risk to this country in terms of those things.
Back in Japan, nearly 500,000 people are left homeless after the devastating earthquake and tsunami. Along the coast, bodies are being collected after being swept out to sea and washed ashore. In one coastal town alone, over half of the 17,000 people who lived here have disappeared. Survivors scour lists of the dead, injured, and missing, searching for any signs of their loved ones. Stories of survival are still emerging from the rubble. This man in his 20s was dug out after being trapped for 94 hours. A 75-year-old woman was also found alive. And Japan can't seem to catch a break. Just as the aftershocks lessen, another 6.2 magnitude earthquake strikes. This one centered southwest of Tokyo, rattling the nerves of an already shaken country. In Victoria, Louise Hartland, A News.